So, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to continue with the Honda CRX build that I'm designing basically. So from an engineering standpoint, I have several ideas what I want to do with the car, and in this video we're going to start with the first changes or adaptations that I want to make. So enjoy this video. Since I am very tall, the first thing that I want to do is change out the floor section that's underneath the seat. So basically that's what I'm starting with. What I'm doing here is designing a floor seat with about a 40mm drop, so I can use a Honda Prelude seats that I would like to use and still be able to fit in the car with my 6'7". And yeah, from there on out we are going to do several other changes to the floor as well. Now, since I'm gonna be making the car rear-wheel drive, I'm imagining there has to be a completely redesigned tunnel in there, and also the engine is not gonna sit in its normal location, and I'm also thinking of changing the engine all the way basically. So that basically requires me to have a removable floor section, and of course I want to have a flat floor anyhow, because yeah, I want it to be as much of a race car as possible. So this car will get a engine up front and rear wheel drive and drive shaft through the center, and I want to notch out the firewall as well to place the engine as far rearward as I can get it. Then we're gonna design a completely new rear trunk interior to allow the wishbone and the rear suspension. And also I want to incorporate a full diffuser and raked floor to allow a lot of downforce coming from the car as well. So basically the Honda CRX has been a dream car of mine ever since I was very young, and of course in the Fast and the Furious time which I grew up in, this car was tuned and modified in very different ways, and I kind of want to make a combination of having that Fast and the Furious vibe and having a real racing vibe and having a streetable car as well. And yeah, it's to me that's a full resto mod, basically, where you take things from the past and take things from the future and combine them and make something very unique that's yeah, fitting to what your ideas and design your design direction for the car is. And yeah, so I want to have a car that has a tuner slash race car exterior, and is basically fully built with a roll cage and rear wheel drive. And yeah, to me a Honda CRX should always have been a rear wheel drive car. And yeah, so that's one of the things I want to do. And yeah, as I mentioned, I'm tall, so yeah, to be able to fit my my body length and my size into a car this old and this small, because Japanese cars of course are much smaller than European cars or American cars. So yeah, altogether to make me fit with a comfortable seat, and yeah, it's also gonna be a challenge. And yeah, so basically what I'm trying to do here with the lowering seat pan and everything is ensuring that I have enough space to sit properly in the car, and preferably with a helmet on as well. Yeah, so in this video you will see me do several designs, and in the next video I will show a little bit more of a coming together of all these things that I'm working on. So what you will see me do now is work on the rear diffuser, and what I want to do is have my drive shaft through the center, and then put the exhaust system next to it, and have basically a back box with two tips going out, and have yeah, Formula 1 style rear diffuser where the floor basically narrows down into a point at the rear of the car to allow the air to expand back to its origin. And within that basically that yeah, it's almost like a small boat tail, as you used to see in Duesenbergs and that sort of course. You basically have your both your exhaust tips, just like old Formula One cars used to have, or several of them had. And I think this is a really cool feature, since Honda is of course also big in F1. And yeah, I think that really designing a floor specifically to have a raked car with a diffuser and with some Formula One styles really makes this a very unique car. And since the car needs to be lowered anyhow, utilizing that drop in the chassis as well, and allowing extra seating height. And yeah, I think that altogether this will be a fitting design. And yeah, so let's continue.